I think Rocco has Rona.
Just everything,
Yes,
and
Rocona.
everyone has it.
Pets can get it.
Fake news.
I think that's specific to mink.
Mhm.
No.
And I guess there were some cats.
Cats and dogs.
Don't remember hearing about dogs, but
It's on the
if minks
CDC
and cats
website.
can get it, then
I looked it
You
up
like
because
me.
I was worried.
They can, but it's like super unlikely.
Like you can get COVID-19 again, but there's 25 cases in the world where it has happened for sure. Super
Yeah.
unlikely. Cool. Oh wait, is this 37?
I don't know anymore. I always have to check Patreon.
The last one said 36. So I'm just gonna assume this is 37.
Well, the one on top is the one I pinned. The one on top is going to be the pinned one. Because I always pin the most. whatever episode's out that week. See, 35, 37 was the last one up on Patreon. So it'd be episode 38. Unless that's when you just canceled.
That's the one I just did.
Okay, let me look. No, yeah, you were right, I think. 37.
Hell yeah.
$37. Is everybody ready?
Ready
Yeah.
to clap.
Yep. Let's all get the clap.
All right.
Yeah.
Claps incoming.
Brotissi already has it.
In 3, 2, 1.
All right. Not the worst, but not great. Welcome to episode 37 of the Drunken Arkanauts Origins campaign. I'm Clancy. I'm your DM. And this is a 5th edition D&D podcast, live stream, and socially distanced, responsible group of people who are each in separate households, still contributing to a podcast. So we have been doing this story for a while. I very much suggest you go back and listen to at least the Drunken Arkanauts Origins campaign, if not the full Drunken Arkanauts story. There's lots of tie-ins, lots of fun stuff that's going on all the time. And I think it's worth a listen, especially if you're going to be listening to this episode. Before I go too far, I do want to do a shout out for our patrons. Let me make sure I've got an accurate list here. I've got too many things up on my screen. So we want to shout out Mitch D, LL Cole J, Ethan S, Jess S, Skate P, and Scotty Doesn't Owe. Really appreciate you guys listening. We hope you guys are enjoying the podcast and having a good time. So go around, everybody introduce yourselves, and then I'll recap.
I'm Risky. I'm playing Brotisserie, and I'm a Aarakocra barbarian, and I'm still alive.
I am Relevant. I am playing Liza, a human bard, and she thinks that Seth is getting jealous of how much time she's been spending with Urgery.
No, that's not true. My name,
I think it's accurate.
I'm Mark, and I play Seth, a Tabaxi, dire Tabaxi ranger / fighter. And I don't really remember where we are or what we're doing, so this will be a fun recap for me.
I'm Jay. I play Erdry, spell thief, rogue, assassin, summoner of demons, maker of bad plans, doer of things.
Okay, so your guys' reminder. You guys had done a little bit of portal hopping with Dormarcus. Initially, you had jumped to a plane where there were tailed dudes who could power themselves up fighting giants. And you pretty much were immediately not okay with that. However, you became far less okay with it when your old pal, Sherudoil, the Angel of Death, appeared with a squad of Red Arrow members who appear to be some sort of new sect sent by the Blue Dragon that's after Seth. They showed up. Rotisserie stupidly charged into him, managed to make it out, mostly due to sheer unbelievable luck, and much to my chagrin. And then you guys portal hopped again. And it was at this point that you realized that while Sheridoyle couldn't hop to your location exactly, she did have the ability to follow you whenever you jumped planes, which meant that leaping to a new plane may not solve the problem of being hunted. In fact, it could make it worse. You had arrived in a large city. While you were in the city, you decided to try and hide. You broke into a building, triggered some magic wards. Some of you went to jail. Others of you managed to get away. Sheridoyle was also caught. While in a cell, Sheridoyle next to you didn't reveal a whole lot other than she was expecting to kill you. And you guys ended up signing up with one of the guilds. They bought your freedom, and they seem to know of people who can jump through the planes of the multiverse. They seem to be aware of that as an effect. So they are trying to make sure that before you leave again, you help them out, and then they'll free you of a contract. The other half of the party had found their way to the jail, and actually also met up with these folks, but didn't want to go with them, didn't want to sign up on their contract, and so was left behind when they teleported away, splitting the party yet again. As a last note, Sheridoyle was also contracted out to a guild full of, or at least led by, some sort of demonic entities who were pretty rude to Sheridoyle and more or less dismissive of her might, which is probably not a great plan for them. But the last thing you saw of them was they were going down an elevator. So we will start with the two who were teleported away, the two who signed the contract, which I believe is Erdry and Liza.
AKA
Damn,
Barissa.
shake my hand.
So you two look around, and you have been teleported. You're in what initially you take to be some sort of maybe bog, but the water seems very clear, and you realize you're not actually standing in the water, but above it, on a pane of probably very thick glass. There is nature growing underneath the glass, water running. You see frogs and other weird amphibians and lizards and flowers flowing underneath this. Some of the plants are moving. You're in some sort of lab that is glass all around, but nature is pressed against the glass and living all around the glass. And the two blue-skinned Vedalken who freed you are leading, or are only a few steps ahead of you, and they gesture to follow and say, "Please come with us so that we may get you some materials that can help you on your journey."
All right. Sounds good, I guess.
Okay.
As they walk along, you pass various people who are working on things in other rooms. Because it's all glass, you can see into the rooms, except for one room. In one room, you notice that vines have crawled up every inch of the glass, and you can't see in. And the door, in fact, has a deep black tint all over the glass of the door, so you can't look in. They walk past this room and to the room next door to it, and open the door and say, "Inside you will find gear and supplies that you may need. Please take whatever you'd like, and then come find us. We will be upstairs." And they leave to go upstairs.
I walk into the room.
Okay.
What kind of gear is in there?
So there's a lot of just normal stuff, cloaks, swords, things like that. They have some potions that are marked as severe and not severe. That's what it says underneath them. It just says severe or not severe. And they're both a frothy, bubbling mixture. There is also a sort of, what would I call it. It looks like a metallic device, maybe 8 inches long and about the thickness of your pinky. And it's got a series of buttons along it. The buttons themselves, you don't know what they do, but it's just sitting there, and it says field gear is the section it's in.
Take it.
Okay.
Hold on. I have what is it? I know about poisons and other things. Can I do a perception on the foams and the all the whatever the severe to not severe things were? Because I know about that type of stuff.
Roll me a perception and an intelligence.
Okay.
And tell me what each result is.
My perception is an 18. And then my intelligence is a 22.
Okay. Looking at it, you're able to detect that based on how much froth and sort of boiling effect there is, that this would be very ineffective as a poison. It's too obvious. You couldn't mix it into anything, right? Unless it's meant to go on to a weapon or something. But sort of looking at it, you think it's for probably some sort of injury salve, like some sort of healing potion that you slather onto the damaged area rather than drink.
I see. Okay. How many of those are there?
There are 3 of each, 3 severe and 3 unsevere.
I'm going to take them.
Okay. Liza, what are you doing?
Just, looking around. Do I see anything cool?
There was the metal device.
Oh, I took that.
Okay. And let me look here. There is also a cane.
A cane?
Yeah, there's a cane that appears to be hollow. It looks like it could be very easily modified into an instrument were you intending to do so. It's made of some sort of cured reed.
I'll just take it just for funsies.
Okay.
You never know.
Is there any burglary tools?
There's a series of packs. They're not labeled that way. There's a pack that's labeled infiltration. There's a pack that's labeled exsanguination, and there's a pack that's labeled amputation.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That's a
That
little weird.
escalated quickly.
Yeah. I'm going to take the infiltration kit.
It's got pittons, it's got rope, it's got some weird green goo that you don't know what it does. And it also has a pair of cloaks that when you first look at them, you think they're moss, but you sort of grab it and it turns out it's a cloak that just, when it's not moving, looks just like moss, like a carpet of moss. But it's just cloak material.
What other kind of cloaks do they have in there?
That's it.
Just
In that bag.
the room? Well, I meant in the room.
You don't see any other cloaks in the room. You could dig through the other bags if you were interested.
Okay. Can I dig through the amputation one?
You dig through the amputation bag, and it has a metal bear trap. It has a different type of metal trap. You're not sure what it does, but it looks pretty similar to the bear trap. And then it has a series of what look to be sort of glass tubes with needles on either side of it. And it appears as though, at a glance, it's some sort of blood rerouting thing that would allow you to stab it into one end and another and potentially do things while the blood goes around that location. You're not totally sure, but based on the needles and the tubes and the amputation, you could surmise that it's for something like that. There's also garrote wire inside and a heavy amount of a white powder in a bottle.
Can I take the white powder?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hey, Roger, you want to sniff this and tell me what it is?
No,
Okay.
you can
Should
though.
I- You think we need any of these needles or anything?
Probably not.
I mean, I don't think I'm going to amputate anyone.
Yeah, I don't plan on doing any serious surgery anytime soon. And I don't do drugs yet.
How do
So-
you know these are drugs?
Well, I was just more referring to like the needles.
Oh.
Is there anything else we want to grab while we're in here?
Didn't Dormarcus go with you guys?
No.
I thought he signed.
Oh, he did sign.
Or Marcus is with us, isn't he?
Dormarcus did
I suppose that's
sign.
right. Yeah, he signed
Yeah.
up. So Dormarcus, he's in there as well, and he is, we'll say he's digging through the exsanguination pack. That way you guys get to look at all three. Each of you grabs a pack.
Take the whole pack.
Within the pack, he finds more of that bright white powder.
Take it.
He also finds a a number of black pill-looking things, gold pill-looking things, and a set of what look to be removable vampire fangs.
Okay.
Oh, and there's also a cloak inside that pack that is a deep, deep black. When he first fished through the bag, he didn't see it, but once he got a hold of it, he was able to pull it out. But when it's not moving, it looks like a shadow itself. It just looks like a shadow.
I
So
asked
very
him, hey,
precious
Dormarcus, do you want to trade cloaks?
Dormarcus is waving the shadow around in the air and says, Dormarcus find cloak unsettling at best. Dormarcus would like green cloak.
Yeah, here, I trade him.
He takes and says, Dormarcus, very good negotiator.
Yeah, you really played me.
He sits down and puts his cloak on and
Hey, Dormarcus.
pets the moss.
You gonna take those pills?
Dormarcus not take pills.
Okay.
Dormarcus learn as child not to do drugs.
Okay, well, I'm
All
gonna
right.
take the pills.
Are you going to take them or just keep them?
Well, I'm not gonna like ingest them.
Oh, good.
I don't know what they do.
It can't be good, whatever they do.
Cool. So we cut away at this point back to Brotisserie and Seth. You guys are sitting in the police station, and the others have teleported away. At about this time, the building goes into lockdown. Just woo, 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 and you hear a voice over the intercom. It was like, 4 bodies detected in the entryway, 1 demon and 3 civilians, all with heavy knife injuries. Please lock down the facility. At least 1 inmate has escaped.
Ah, fuck.
So that's
Do you think
clearly Sharon Oil. And
Yeah. Do you think she's coming up here?
I don't think she would come after us. She really hates Erdry, I think.
Isn't she just
So-
trying to kill all of us?
I don't know. I think we're pretty cool. I don't think she has any kind of grudge against us. I also just don't know where we would go if they're locking down this place.
At about that moment, the man with the truth sword comes out and says, "What are you still doing here?
We're
Didn't you
gonna.
sign up with the Vedalken?"
I don't know what that is. We're just waiting for you to go and clear out the bottom floor before we try to go down there.
Well, she's long gone. She's after your friends.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
That's good.
You know that for sure?
Yeah, they downstairs tore a warpath through as soon as she found out where y'all were headed. But they passed on that you had teleported out with the Vedalken. We didn't know that you were still screwing around up here.
So they're pretty big snitches down there, I guess. Sounds like
Well, most of them are dead now, so yeah.
stitches or
Well,
snitches
that's
end up
usually
in
what
ditches.
happens when
Yeah.
you snitch on people.
His truth sword doesn't glow when you say that. At that point, he goes, "Bunch of sissies," and he hits the thing, and the elevator comes on. Says, "Officer override accepted." He says, "You boys going down?
Is that where you're going?
That's where I'm going."
Hell yeah.
I guess.
So you guys go downstairs, and as soon as you step into the elevator, it is covered in blood. It's a weird, glowing red blood. It literally is illuminating wherever it's at. The demon's blood itself seems to have been very, very reactive. And when you get to the lobby, there are just bodies everywhere with knives through them. The demon's head is actually staked to a wall, 2 knives through the eye sockets, pinning it to the wall above the elevator. It looks like she pinned his head there and then pulled his body back and let the elevator decapitate him. And then, so she really went on the warpath in here.
Are you guys going to be able to deal with her? Like, she's an escaped prisoner, and it took like 20 of the whatever, like the flying things to even get her here in the first place.
I'm not going after her. She's the guild's problem now. She signed a contract.
Oh,
Even after murdering a bunch of cops?
Oh, I mean, if I see her, I'll kill her, but I'm not going out there.
Bunch of sissies.
Says, "Get out of my goddamn precinct," and points to the door.
Yeah, well, should get a better decorator. It's terrible in here. It stinks.
gruesome, very gory. I don't know if that's what you're going for in the prison, but
Yeah, it's not going to give your citizens a very good feeling of being safe and stuff when they come in here, and it's just dead people everywhere.
As you say that, a small woman comes through the door, and she's got her head buried in some notes, and she's saying, "Just a car, a man has let his pet crap in my front yard, and I demand justice." And then she looks around the room and seems horrified for a moment, and she said, No, I will not be. It's put in line. No, you will deal with this interloper on my front lawn now, or my name is not Karen. And she goes up and starts screaming at the nearest body in a chair, which is actually a body. You can tell it's dead, but she doesn't seem to care. She's screaming and chewing it out. And yeah, you guys can leave or you can deal with her. It's sort of up to you.
seems like a
Well,
them
looks
problem.
like you're busy.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Okay, you get outside and you're back into the city proper. There is a trail of blood leading off to the left that fades after maybe 15 yards. But other than that, you're sort of open. You can go wherever you'd like, really.
Rotisserie, how do we make our own guild?
I don't know.
We should just do that, and then we can get new people, because clearly Erdry and Liza are gone forever.
Jesus.
Cheryl Doyle just went after him. She's going to kill him.
Well, yeah, it's not a very good sign.
I don't know what us being there, particularly me being there, is going to do to help.
Fuck. I'll just die trying to save them.
You did make it the last time you interacted with her somehow.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you.
Maybe you're like immortal.
Alphonse is dead because of you.
Alphonse is a twat.
He was a koala, and he's dead.
Well, good.
Fuck you.
So what do we want to
Hey.
do here?
I want to lean into the door and yell at the captain. And, how do we start our own guild?
And the woman is shouting at him, and he sort of puts his hand over her mouth for a moment as she just gets really mad. And he says, you'd have to go to the guild headquarters. It's only a few blocks north. If you just head towards the large golden building, you can establish a guild. But I'll warn you, it's shitty business. You really don't want to be in a guild unless you have to.
But can't we make our own rules as a guild, like leaders?
And he seems like he's trying to say something, and then he says, yes, of course you can.
Does his sword light up?
Yep.
Damn it. Well, let's just go up
Why
there.
do you use lying when like you have the sword?
And he says, I'm not lying. And the sword lights up again. He goes, I definitely mean to say what I'm saying. And it lights up again.
Well, this guy's weird.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Thanks,
go.
I guess.
See ya. Good luck with this lady.
And he pulls his hand off her mouth, and she goes, I'll have your job. Do you realize I run the homeowners association for this block? And it continues from that.
I want to go to the headquarters.
Well, I mean, do you think you could track what's her face?
Can I track Shara Doyle?
Yeah, I mean, there's the obvious blood trail, but I don't know how to track her after that. So I
Maybe
don't
so
know.
that like we could put that on the list. Somebody who's good at tracking for our guild.
That's true.
It could be anybody. It'd be nice to have Dormarcus back. Like he keeps going missing every time. Like every 5 minutes, he's just gone again.
The headquarters probably has info on that guild.
Yeah. Okay. Headquarters. It is.
Okay. At least then we could find their bodies.
So you guys head towards the headquarters. Liza, you guys are back in that room with Dormarcus. What are you doing?
If there's nothing else to grab, I was just gonna go up and meet with the people.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess we should go meet with the weird blue people now.
Okay. You go upstairs, and they're sitting, and they immediately reach out their hands to you as though to shake hands.
Shake their hand.
And they say, thank you. We see that you are both respectful of our privacy and that you keep your promises. For the room downstairs that was blocked off was merely a test to make sure that you weren't here to infiltrate.
Infiltrate?
Yes, it would not be the first time that a member of an opposing guild had falsely gone to jail to get a job.
Oh, good for you. We didn't belong to a guild until now.
We are most pleased. If you follow us this way, we can take you up to the surface. There is only 2 entrances and exits out of our guild and most guilds. There is the main entrance at the guild headquarters, and there is the main exit on the far end of the city into our territory. You cannot enter into the other guilds through the headquarters without extensive preparations. So you will probably have to go to the far end of the city to get to the Demon's carnival.
So what are we looking for?
You need to find the carnival in the Demon's Sanctum. Within there, he should have a headquarters or some sort of base of operations that he himself works out of, and his contract book will be there. There is a single contract that is specifically important that we need, but the contract book itself would be worth a large amount of bonus.
Okay.
Let's see.
What's like? Is this like a real carnival or?
It is a demonic carnival, which is to say it's slightly better than a normal carnival.
But there's like rides.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Is there any other information that we need to know before we head into what literally sounds like a hellscape?
Can we buy tickets to the carnival?
You can. As long as
There we
you
go.
do not tell them that you are from an opposing guild and they do not detect that you are from an opposing guild, you will be welcome in the carnival proper. You should not expect to be able to go into their headquarters or their personal residences without some good reason, or more ideally in disguise or not being detected at all. But as general public, you're allowed to go into their headquarters. However, if you tell them you're from a rival guild, they will kill you on sight for being in their territory.
Well, we're not going to tell them that now, will we?
I would hope not. That would not be wise.
Stupid.
And where did you say that this stuff that we're likely stealing is exactly?
Well, the ringmaster's personal residence is most likely to contain it. And then the one taps the other one and says something. Let's say, the Grand Ringmaster at the carnival has apparently recently changed hands. It appears that the demon who we saw earlier, whose contract we needed you to get, has been executed. Therefore, we need you to find the new ringmaster and get his contract.
I saw that one coming.
Yes,
Yeah.
it appears your friend would have also been a solid pick for us.
Not
Not
unless
our
you wanted to
friend.
be the one executed on the front steps of that place.
We take precautions. We are not like that stupid demon.
I see. So we need to find who the new ringmaster is, find where they live, and then steal the contract. Is that right?
That would be the deal that we have asked you.
And
Okay.
go to the carnival.
Is there any thing that we should be prepared for that their territory has, as far as, I'm only here because some anti-magic bullshit, so I don't really want to be blindsided again.
They should not have access to any of the Justicar's silence or anti-magic technology. They should be fairly restrained to only the demonic entities of magic. As long as you have no demonic past or issues with demons, then
Yeah.
you should be just fine.
And so let's back up a little bit. Say we do have any past or issues with demonic entities. What exactly does that mean for us?
Well, it would vastly depend on what the issue was. For if you had previously been possessed and managed to lock away a portion of the demon inside you, it may be reawakened due to
Okay.
the closeness to the carnival.
Okay.
Were you afflicted with a demonic curse that may itself get worse in the presence of the carnival?
Okay, what's it so
and
far?
if you had ever summoned a demon, its soul is likely to be present at the carnival. It is, I'm told, where most demons reside in between their physical forms.
I see. So let's just say that we had summoned several demons in the past. You're saying that they're likely to be on a fucking carnival ride right now?
Only if they had died since you summoned them. And demons are notoriously hard to kill once they are in their physical forms.
Sure. Yeah, true. They kind of are, aren't they? And say that scenario had happened.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
They could, or very likely would be, present somewhere in the carnival, yes. You would want to avoid them had that happened.
Okay.
Demons
okay.
generally do not like being summoned, and they like being killed much less.
Sure. I mean, that makes sense to me. Okay. That's all. Fucking Christ. That's all good information. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, is there a best place of entrance? You said not through the headquarters to enter
Yes,
there.
you definitely do not want to go anywhere near their headquarters entrance.
Okay.
It will likely result in your death immediately.
So
So
where do we buy these tickets from?
That would be the best way to enter, is through the ticket program.
Okay.
If you head to the outskirts of the city, you will find the old lava tubes, is what they're called. But there's a highway that runs through an extinct volcano. On the way there, you'll find ticket scalpers, and if you continue down that road, you will find the actual ticket master.
Okay. Sounds exhaustingly, but fine.
At about that time, because they've been walking with you, you walk into a huge room, probably maybe 500 yards across, this giant building with a golden dome, and you come through a gate that is partially blue and partially green. You can see as you look around that there are a number of gates. There is a blue-white gate, a red-white gate, a blue-black gate, a black-red gate, a green-black gate, a red-green gate, a blue-red gate, a white-black gate, a green-white gate, all those different gates. Each gate as large as this, each one appears to be one of the guilds. And you recognize that the Justicar symbol was on the red-white gate. So they must also have, quote-unquote, a guild. So, at about that time, you also see Rotisserie and Seth come through the main entrance, loudly proclaiming how they're going to make their own guild, and it's going to be the best guild, and you're going to be so tired of all the winning.
I start waving at them frantically.
Don't wave at them. They're servants here. We don't want to
You guys
lose
are
our street
dead.
cred.
Why would we be dead?
Why the fuck do you think you would be dead? What's her face fucking escaped?
Yeah, well, we teleported, so
She knows where you are and she's on her way here, and that's why we're not talking to you. We're making our guild.
she doesn't. Pretty sure she doesn't want us.
Yeah.
Oh, she definitely
she's-
does.
She's here to kill all of us, including you.
No, that's not what the guy said.
Well, he fucking lied, bro.
No, they pointed him to where you guys went, and she's coming for you.
Okay, but we're going to the carnival, so
There's a carnival?
Is
yeah, and you're not allowed to come with us if you're going to be an asshole.
Is
Well-
the guild member still there that we were
Yeah,
talking to?
and he's sort of watching, and he says, if someone is attempting to enter the Guild of the Vedalken, they would not do so through this gate. They would attempt to enter, like you are, through the other entrance, which is many miles away through town and is in fact in the middle of the bog.
Oh, well, better send some guys there to die.
Oh, we are not worried. We take precautions.
What
Okay.
What are those
Um,
precautions that you take?
She's
For
pretty
one, we don't
dangerous.
tell people we just met what our precautions are.
Okay.
Mark,
Great.
real quick question, since we're kind of getting derailed by just dumb fucking nonsense. What exactly
Silence.
direction do we need to go to find our mission?
To
East, west,
get to
and-
the lava tubes,
right.
we would suggest going due north.
Do you have a
However,
map?
you could also just find a taxi and have them take you there.
Oh shit, that's a thing.
Yes,
It's a
of course.
taxi.
And they go outside and they start screaming, "Taxi! Taxi!" And at about that time, a giant yellow bug flies down from the sky and lands, and it lifts up its wings, and underneath of its wings, you see its back has been carved out. In fact, a large section of this bug is missing, and there's a series of electric probes that are implanted into it. And a man is stabbing these probes with a sort of electrical cattle prod. And he says, "Yeah, I got you, Taxi. Where you want to go?"
Volcano tubes.
Lava tube.
Lava
It's a-
tubes. Lava
Ah.
tubes.
"Hop on in. I'll take you right there. Is this charged to the guild?"
Yep.
Sure.
And the Vedalkin goes, No, we are not paying for these travelers. We hardly know them. We are merely helping them
I don't
with-
think we should charge
to
it to them.
find a taxi. They are not locals, and we do not know them." And then they
Okay,
both
well,
turn
then
around
walk the
and
fuck
shuffle
away.
inside.
I thought you guys joined these guys.
We
No,
shouldn't
we
have
don't
them pay
know
for
them.
anything.
You
We
made
don't
a
know them at all.
made a great
we gotta
impression.
go. This is the dumbest cover up ever. Let's just get in this fucking thing.
wait,
Guys, like, "So you're new to the guilds, huh? You're going to the lava tubes, huh?
well, we're
So
making
you're
What guilds? What
we're
are
making
guilds?
we're making our own guild. I don't know these people. These poor.
Then why are you in this taxi
sad
with
sacks.
us? Get the fuck out
Because
then.
you said carnival.
Yeah, a demon carnival.
I
The
didn't
the
hear
guy
anyone
is
say demon.
electrocuting or shocking the bug, and it begins to fly. As it flies, you catch glimpses of the city and realize the city goes on for tens of miles, if not hundreds of miles in every direction. You can see waterfalls and just huge vistas, but the city is just covering everything. Even the natural things like trees or rivers are really built on top of city structures. The river is just an aqueduct. The trees are coming out of buildings that have huge planters on the sides. There's no real nature anywhere. Even the Vedalkin's guild headquarters from the sky, you can see, is all false. It's all marble and stone underneath, and they just put a habitat on top of it. This is a city that appears to have supplanted all the nature everywhere. Anyway,
This place sucks.
I mean, I disagree. If it weren't for the overpowered cops, I think it'd be kind of cool.
Hey, Urgery, do you think this mission would have gone better without, like, I don't know, Seth here?
Oh,
Yeah,
probably.
I didn't want to
100%.
join this damn mission in the first place.
Well, you got in the
at that
cab.
moment, Dormarcus gives Seth a hug and says, "Dormarcus happy Seth here. Dormarcus need good enemies and good friends."
Yeah, especially
And
when they're
Codex
sphinxes, Dormarcus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe Seth should stop being a dick.
Listen up, Barissa. What have you gotten yourself into this time? Now we have to go through some lava tunnels.
I could have been arrested completely on my own.
Yeah, and I told Urge to go in, and now he's with you. So
Well, yeah, see? It's your fault. You told him to go in.
yep, I'm his boss. So
I mean, we
You're
would be doing
not.
this anyways.
I'm his supervisor. How the how the mighty have fallen.
I thought the supervisor thing was finished since Covidius is, like, dead. Oh, he might be at the carnival.
Yeah, so
Wait,
we're going to a
oh,
demon
yes.
carnival in lava.
Yeah. But dead demons go to the carnival.
Yeah, so we might have to fight some assholes again. Just a heads up.
Did we kill Stegavax?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a
One of
really
us
bad
did.
idea.
Wait,
We'll just
so
be sneaky.
they're alive?
But they're, I mean, yes, but no. They're
It's like
dead.
demon heaven. They're like at a carnival.
Yeah,
Riding
they
rides.
like. Yeah, they get to like ride rides and like.
It sounds like
chill.
someone was lying to you.
Yeah, this sounds like something your parents told you.
I
about
didn't
that
have
demon.
parents. Thanks.
Everybody
How about-
has parents.
How about this? If he's there, you two can chill with him since he's such a live being down there, and we'll take care of the contract.
Yeah.
No,
We'd
we'll
love
just
that.
fly back
Fine.
and form our guild like we were gonna in the first place.
Yeah,
At that
get
point,
Sega
the,
Max on our guild.
Taxi driver
Sega
turns
Max is
around
Dead.
and is like, "So, how much gold you got?"
What's
Uh,
gold?
We're very rich, and these poor like slaves. I don't know how much gold they have.
No, you're supposed to charge it to the guild.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
No.
not gonna do that. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
You
here we
pay
go.
me 1,000 gold, and I don't land you in the center of the carnival and tell them that y'all are there to infiltrate the carnival. It seems like a fair deal to me.
It's
Bunch of
okay,
morons.
Yeah, that's. Why don't you land us and we'll outside and we'll pay you that gold.
Like, you think I'm stupid? You pay me
Yeah.
the gold first, then I land.
You
You
think
heard him,
we're
Seth.
stupid?
Or we just kill you
Clearly,
now.
you are stupid. You've
I'm
told
gonna
me your
grab
plan.
it. I'm just gonna start pulling out my great axe.
It's like, what are you gonna do? Kill me? We're half a mile in the air.
I can fly.
I can dimension door.
He's-
I can shadow step.
He's a fucking cat.
And he's like, I think you're bluffing.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just fuck off, Dormarcus and Seth, I guess.
You're a fucking cat. You're gonna land on all fours anyway.
So Dormarcus is dead, and that's cool with you. Got it.
Your
I
Marcus
can-
isn't gonna die.
I can
Marcus
dimension
had
door
a
all of us. Dimension door.
Trident, Dormarcus be mine.
Okay, so we all good if I kill this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The guy's like, what are you? No, this is not a good idea. You don't want to do this.
I'm just gonna swing.
Wait. He doesn't have to do this if you just bring us where we asked to be brought.
Not be an asshole.
Because literally, he will kill you, and we will all be fine except you.
And he's just looking and he's like, you can't fly. Don't give me dad.
He's a
All right.
fucking bird.
Okay. Are we good now?
It's like, you guys are like, you're gonna let your friends die. That's what you're gonna do.
Why don't you just graze him? Just give him a warning shot.
Yeah.
On the
I have a
carotid.
warning shot.
Yeah, bud. You
I
try.
I don't know for sure if that's what he'll do, but
You could just punch him.
he's
No.
kind of a psychopath.
Fucking hit him.
With your axe. Punch him with your axe.
Yeah, that's a 18.
You kill him. You behead him, and the beetle immediately starts spinning, just bzzz, and its wings are fluttering, but it seems to have lost control. You realize that his little electric prong has slammed into the side and is just shocking the shit out of the beetle.
Can I grab it and try to control it?
You can try, yeah.
Okay.
Help him, Erdry.
Fuck, there's nothing but luck here to do. You can roll me intelligence, but yeah, roll me intelligence. Let's see if you nat 20 intelligence.
No, that's a 10.
Okay, nope, you're just an idiot. So roll luck to control the bug.
That's a 6.
You find the emergency brake. Its wings flare out. One wing snaps off. Immediately, the bug just starts to plummet. And Dormarcus looks and says, Dormarcus, stick trident and bug and teleport back up. And he jumps out of the bug. But he's falling at the same rate you guys are due to the laws of physics. And he's just like, Dormarcus think this might not work.
I jump out and I jump onto Dormarcus outside of the beetle, and I look down and shadow step once I'm close enough to the ground.
You've got probably 45 seconds before you'll hit the ground. You're way up there.
Okay, that's
This
fine.
thing flying really high. He wanted to really make the threat worth something.
I'm just gonna say, Dormarcus, don't worry, I got you.
Dormarcus trust. And then you see him like nearby. Those of you who are sort of just watching, he sort of looks away from Erdry and grabs 2 little yellow spheres and sort of tucks them into his eyes and slightly covers them and says, just in case. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna keep trying to poke the bug.
Okay. Roll me another luck.
That's a 12.
12. The other emergency brake goes on and snaps off immediately. This one actually slams into Erdry and Dormarcus. I need you to make a, we'll say strength save to hold on to
20.
Dormarcus. Perfect. And ridiculous. You hold on to Dormarcus just fine. The wing flies off you. Everybody is falling. The beetle is now squealing, just. Liza, Seth, what are you doing?
Seth can't do anything, so I guess I'm just gonna die.
Doesn't
Can I
Dimension
use
Door do?
inspiration to dimension door both me and Seth to the ground?
I thought you could just do that.
No.
No, can't you?
You can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. I don't know how much Seth weighs.
I thought
Like
there was a
100
willing-
pounds.
You could move somebody.
Oh,
through
one
it.
willing creature your size or smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're human.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna dimension door me and Seth to the ground outside of the circus.
The nearest place you could see is a large, open, blackened field with red rubble in it. It's probably the entrance to the lava tubes.
Okay, let's go there.
You and Seth teleport down. It is now Rotisserie on the bug, Erdry and Dormarcus falling. The bug is spinning very quickly, Rotisserie.
Okay, I'm just
try-
gonna pat the dead guy down and then jump off.
The dead guy has 2,000 gold on him.
Damn.
He has been robbing people left and right. He also has an electric cattle prod.
Dope. That's gonna come in handy.
Pocket brand.
And then you jump out and you can just glide down comfortably. Erdry, I need you to make a dexterity check with Dormarcus.
They're 25.
You see the shadow of Liza and Seth as they come out of the dimension door and boop, boop, just climb right out of their shadow with Dormarcus freaking out.
I told you I got you.
And Dormarcus is like, oh, right, Dormarcus needs to teleport to Trident. And then he teleports up. And he's back on the back of the bug as it's spinning. And you see Dormarcus throw the Trident back down. And maybe 5 seconds before impact, he teleports to the Trident as it connects with the ground. And then the bug slams into the ground about 50 yards away.
What the fuck?
You what the fuck? We got on this stupid thing because of you two.
Excuse me, I just saved your ass. I could have left you in there.
You probably just should have if he's literally got attitude after you saved his life.
Can you stand a little bit farther away, please?
So, at this point,
I know you're jealous right now, but you don't need to take your anger out on me.
a small red and black figure crawls out, sort of imp-looking, with horns curved. And he comes out from a tunnel nearby. And he says, well, it looks like you are here for the carnival.
Oh, hell yeah, we are.
Yes,
Oh,
the
yeah.
lights are amazing. Please, I will sell you a ticket.
I think we can just get some from the gate.
No, it is much cheaper here. I am the lowest price of any. And he holds up 5 tickets. Says, only 300 gold apiece. And he fans himself with them.
What are you, like, hot or something? Aren't you used to this kind of heat?
He says, I'm only hot because of the deal.
Ew.
Okay. Just
I wanna
gonna
roll-
leave you guys to this, and
I want to roll
walk
insight
past.
on this fucking
Yeah.
weirdo.
I'll wait here while you guys do your whatever.
Are the tickets like dated for certain days or like? Because I
I got
feel
a
like it
17.
would be something he would do, like sell us like tickets for like last night's carnival and not tonight's carnival.
The tickets say lifetime expiration.
Okay, that sounds kind of sketchy to me though.
What'd you get, Erdry?
17.
No, he seems on the legit.
Are we gonna be able to just like leave if after we enter the carnival? I mean, obviously if we like, don't die.
Who are you asking
I
this to, Barissa?
Oh my God, Seth, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna freaking punch you.
Are we buying from this weirdo, or are we just gonna go to like the legit place?
How much are they at the gate? Do you have like,
Let's just
a
go
pamphlet?
check at the gate.
The gate can be very expensive. You can pay either 500 gold, you can pay 800 gold, or you can get in for free, but you can never leave.
If we get in for free, we can never leave.
Yes. I
But if
went
we-
to the carnival for free once.
But you're not in there.
Oh,
So now you can leave
this is
because
the
you're.
carnival grounds. You have entered the territory of our great guild.
Right.
So-
Okay, I just wanted to ride some rides.
Let's just go to the like legit place.
He says, but it is so wasteful. Are you sure?
Yes.
Surgery. What should we do? This guy's being a creep.
I don't know, but I don't want to give this guy money just for how weird he is.
Can I like try and put him to sleep with my lute or something? Like
You
play
could
him a
try.
damn lullaby.
Spell. If you have sleep.
I don't.
At that time, he sees you getting maybe hostile, and he says, that is fine. I will find smarter souls.
Well,
And
I
then
was just gonna play you a song.
Disappears into a puff of smoke.
Okay, bye. That guy's a fucking weirdo.
However, as the smoke blows away, each of you feels like maybe his fingers slightly caress your cheek.
Ugh,
Ew.
I hate this place. Why did you make us come
Um,
here?
No
Hey,
one made you
Erdry,
come here.
Is
Yeah.
this gonna like? Do you think? You know how that weird like we did that weird mind thing together,
Yeah.
and then I saw that weird thing, and now it's like there.
A weird thing. All of a sudden, I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Oh fuck you. What's that?
It's a 19.
23.
Right. You see, for just a moment, when you look at Erdry, both of his eyes are glowing and wreathed in flame, and then it goes away. Just for like maybe a fraction of a second, you see it.
Surgery.
Yeah.
I kind of don't think I should be here.
If you're worried about whatever, it doesn't really matter where you go. It's just kind of there.
Okay, well,
So
your
you either-
eyes were like just fires.
Yeah, roll with the punches. That's what I do. I stopped being horrified weeks ago.
Okay, well, one, that was the first time I've ever done like a mind thing with anyone, and
Okay.
now I have some weird like, I don't know, what is it, like an STD?
I don't know.
Like-
It hurts the first time, but every time after that, it gets easier.
Okay.
You know, it's not great to just have these conversations in front of everyone else.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? This is just like a normal conversation.
I just
You
want to
said
go to.
STDs that you got from Erdry.
Well, I said, is it like something like that?
And
Yeah,
I was saying that
that's what I
sounds
get.
like a personal conversation.
Oh my gosh, rotisserie. You were talking about how you were like paid for sex, so
Yes.
I just want to go to the ticket place and ask how much a ticket is.
okay, fine.
So,
Let's go to the damn
As
gate.
you walk into the tunnel, you see maybe a quarter mile away, there is a clear booth that seems to have a large figure inside it, maybe 10 feet tall, but its arms and legs are maybe like chicken legs and arms. That's about how thick they are. It's like a stick almost. And it's sort of drifting back and forth at the ticket counter, and you can hear people paying large sums of gold, and you then hear some people coming behind you down the tunnel, and they're like, wow, I can't believe we got such a good deal on these tickets from that scalper. What a deal. Normally it is so expensive. That's why so many people just sell their soul. And they're really excited about it.
Hey guys.
I want to slow down and see what happens to them when they try to use that ticket.
Okay.
Let's just
Do you
watch.
all let them go first?
Yeah.
They give the ticket, and the guy says, the man at the ticket counter leans back and just goes, and starts just screeching, and his head just leans back, and they're like, wow, the show's already starting. And at about that moment, he just lunges forward with his stick fingers and rams them through the bodies of the two, and then flexes his fingers apart and shreds their bodies, and then starts to eat the pieces that are left over, and he's just scraping them up on the ground and
What
eating
the
them.
fuck?
And he looks up and makes eye contact with Liza and says, tickets, please.
Yay, carnivals.
Why would you like to buy tickets?
Buy, please.
Okay, you can pay 500 gold for a day pass, 1,000 gold for an annual pass, or your soul, and you don't have to pay anything. And he seems all excited.
Day pass, please.
Are you sure? The soul's a great deal.
Day pass is fine.
Okay.
Do other guilds get discounts?
There's
Yes. Depending on what guild you're in, you can get 100% discounts.
there's no other guilds. He's just
We
an
haven't
idiot.
started a guild yet, but we want to.
It's going to be a demon one, maybe.
We don't know that.
Liza, how much
maybe,
money do you
I
have?
said.
I have 492 gold and 5 silver.
Oh my god.
We don't, there's
I'll
not,
buy a ticket for myself.
wait,
we don't all
Erdreen.
have to go in.
What?
Can I cast message?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't we already sell our souls
What are you talking about?
when we signed those contracts with Covidius?
Technically yes, but when Covidius died, our contracts ended.
So we got our souls back.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, mine at least relatively, and yours somewhat.
I
At
mean,
this
I don't
point.
know what the fuck's going on with my soul.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't think about it too much.
Okay.
Do I have to pay for your ticket?
At
what?
this point, Erdry, you've sort of been daydreaming as you're talking to Liza. You're not paying attention, and you realize that the stick demon is only an inch away from your face. Like he is right up against you, as close as he can get. And he's just like, I need your money so that I can let you in.
I give him 1,000 gold for 2 tickets.
He pockets it, and immediately you have the ability to take a reaction as his hand lunges for you. Are you going to try and leap away or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to leap away.
Okay. And he swipes at the air and he goes, I need to give you your mark so that they know you didn't sneak in. And he points at the back of his hand.
Does it have to be through my eyeballs?
No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put your hands through my eyeballs.
No, I was going to put the mark on your face.
Does it have to be on my face?
No, it's just easy to see there.
Okay, can we put it on my hand instead?
Yes.
Okay, I would like that very much, please.
And he slaps the back of your hand, and a horned skull appears, glowing in glittery red.
One
then-
for her too, please.
Yeah.
He slaps the back of your hand, and the same thing appears.
And I'm buying one.
He says, "Face or hand?"
Hand.
He slaps the back of your hand, and then he slowly runs a long finger down your chest, and he goes, "You look like you'd be a good time." And then he looks at Seth and says, "Face or hand?"
Well, I didn't give any money. Dormarcus, do you want to go do something else? We could start a guild, you and me.
Yes.
Dormarcus says, "Dormarcus not afraid of skinny demon man.
Are you afraid
Skinny
of
demon men
500?
have no meat on bones. Dormarcus want on face." And he says, "They're cool!" And he slaps Dormarcus on the face.
I don't have 500 gold. I guess I'm not going.
Dormarcus says, "Dormarcus will pay for cheapskate Seth," and pulls out money.
Okay, I'll take phase 2.
And he slaps you across the face with the mark,
Hey,
his fingers
rotisserie.
running lightly through your
Demon wants
feline
some.
hair.
Fuck you.
And as soon as all of you have the mark, you notice that the gate looks different. Instead of just the simple gate that you had seen before, it's now a towering gate of fire. And behind it are probably 6 or 7 much taller of those stick demons that are just staring down at you, that were apparently invisible unless you had the mark.
So, do we have to buy like extra tickets to go on rides, or does this ticket just let us?
It's an everything ticket.
Cool.
Oh,
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, you guys walk through the gates, and you begin to hear the sound of screams. Some happy screams, lots of not so happy screams. There is immediately to the right, there is a carousel. On the carousel are a number of centaurs who have had their feet nailed to the metal. People are bouncing on their backs and riding them on this circular carousel what they can't move off of. Several of them look like they have been trapped here for a long time, just based on the fact that they don't have any real muscle and are being held up by wood and metal that's holding them in place. They've just lived their whole life strapped to this carousel. You can see various roller coasters and things that appear to drag people through barbed wire, or part of the coaster through barbed wire and things like that. It seems to be some sort of game of chance whether or not you get killed riding the roller coaster. Things like that. It's a pretty hellish carnival.
Isn't this fun, Barissa? Is this what you wanted? This is why we're here?
Excuse me, Seth. This isn't why we're here.
Yeah. No, this is totally why we're here. And I give Liza like a look.
Yeah, this is fun. Why don't we go on a roller coaster together, Seth?
I get motion sickness. I'm not doing that.
Okay, pussy.
Wow.
It's a little
Okay,
racist.
guys. Bring it in real quick. Bring it in real close. Okay, everyone. Is everyone in close?
No, rotisserie
Yeah.
smells bad. Like Anna the farmer. I don't want to get close.
Okay. Maybe I don't want to tell
Hey.
Seth anyways.
Good.
Rotisserie,
that.
come here. I need to tell you something.
What?
I whisper in his ear, don't talk anything about like guilds and shit. Just shut up about everything and then just enjoy like you're having fun at a carnival.
People are getting like murdered here.
I know it's bad, but just you gotta trust me.
I told you it was a demon carnival.
Yeah.
We're in the demon guild place right now, and if you talk about other guilds, you're gonna get murdered.
And you guys hear, maybe in the distance, just a
Oh, fuck. I'm going to roll to see. That was a nat 20. So
you recognize it all right.
Fuck. Well, someone's here.
Who is it?
A lot of people here.
COVID.
Covidius is here.
Yeah.
I told
Let's
you.
probably try to avoid him.
Wait,
we
he's
tried
our
to
friend.
save him.
We like
No,
COVID.
no one's our friend here right now.
Okay, enemy, but still.
No one,
And Dor Marcus is like, Seth gets it. Seth gets it.
guys. And
No.
right now, we are neutral. We are not supposed to be here. We're neutral parties. Liza and I will straight up ditch you guys if you guys don't shut the fuck up.
I wanted to stay back and form something in the
Then why
other
didn't you?
place.
Then go do it, man, and stop bitching. I really don't give a fuck at this point. We're here on a mission.
Wait,
Oh,
Did he sound happy or sad with his weird outcry?
The sound you heard was a happy sound, but it didn't sound like it was directed at you. It was just a sound made by a happy thing that was doing something that made it happy.
I'm going to try to sneak towards it.
Okay.
do you want me to pass
you-
without trace?
you
You rotisserie?
see a series of carnival games. And there's one where you have to flip over ducks. So you throw rings around the ducks' necks, and then when the ring gets around the duck, it constricts and begins choking the duck, and then yanks the duck's head under the water. And if you get enough ducks choked to death with these rings, then you win a prize. And you see your good friend Covidius tossing rings with abandon and just cackling to himself. And he's waving down the prizes and just says, more rings! And he's just going nuts. That's
Is Segavax anywhere around?
not that you see.
Well, I'm going to go say hi then.
Do you just walk up right to him?
Shit, yeah. Just going to walk up behind him and just watch him play for a little bit.
Roll me a d20 for luck.
That's a 5.
He turns around and he goes, "Oh boy!"
Hey, I thought you were dead.
You know, we got ourselves a bit of a problem. You see, you owe me your soul.
Okay.
So, come over here and let's get that bargain signed back up, huh?
Well, you kind of broke our contract.
And he it's like,
You know, the thing about dying, you don't have a lot of memories of how or when it happened. But about the only way that you can be sure that somebody didn't kill you to get out of a contract is if they willingly give you their soul back.
Oh, you don't remember anything?
I don't remember a great deal.
What's
I
the
was
last thing you
here.
remember?
After you guys summoned me to get killed by some buddy of yours in another plane.
Oh, that guy was not our buddy.
and he looks into your eyes and then takes in a big breath.
Then why is he still with ya?
Wait, what?
And at about that moment, Covidius begins to sort of grow. And Liza, Erdry, you both feel heat emanating from you. And you can see the great eye in your mind being illuminated, apparently, you have been detected. And that is where we will end episode 37 of the Drunken Arcanauts Origins campaign, with the party detected in the middle of the Demon Carnival.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you for listening, and goodbye.